We get excited of whatever we feel with a rod tip or through the line, and we think is a fish. Now, that's not bad. That means, it's good. We're paying attention to what we're feeling. But you want to make sure that before you set the hook, you lift your rod, feel that the fish is there, and then you set it. And, you bring yourself a good little fish back. Hey guys, welcome to A.I.M Fishing. Today we're going to be talking about how to tie a Texas rig. Now, hold on. No need for pliers. Alright, so the Texas rig is one of the most effective rigs that I like to use here in Texas. Now, reason being is because I am a big plastics guy. I love using different types of plastics. I'm always going to be throwing Texas rig to start out the day. And I'll throw grubs, Senkos, Christy craws, crawdad, whatever you want, I'll throw on a Texas rig. Unless we're fishing shallow water, then there's no need for a weight. So the first thing you do is you pick out your hook. Now, there are two different types of hooks that I like to use. I like to use like a 3/0 offset. And we also have the, just a regular straight shank hook. So there's a straight shank hook right there. And there is the offset. Now, I like to use both, but mostly offset, because down here where we fish, there are a lot of weeds and grass. So we do try to keep it weedless, and I found that I can make any plastic weedless easier on the offset than the straight shank. Now, as far as rigging goes, it's very simple. You're gonna take your line, whatever you want to use, braid, fluoro, mono, filament, whatever. You're gonna use a bullet weight. Now, I'm using a 1/16 ounce bullet weight right there. The pointy end is gonna go in first. Reason being is because when you tie that hook, the first thing that sinks is gonna be the point, not the other way around. It wouldn't make no sense to do that. So, you run your line through it, and you just kind of forget about it till you tie your hook. Now, polymer knot or Snell knot, whichever one. I like the polymer knot. A lot of people say otherwise. It's an easy knot, or you could use a clinch knot. I mean, knots are endless, so whatever you feel more comfortable with. And you want to make sure you cut the tag line out, just because it's going to look kind of ugly and get grass caught in it if there is grass around. So I'll take that, tie it just like that, and I'm gonna cut the tag end off because you see how it sticks out. Okay, so now for the plastic. We've got the crawfatties from Havoc. We've got some nice brush hogs from Zoom. We've got some more little baby brush hogs from Zoom. These things, I don't know what they're called, but I'm gonna try them out. They're sick. I picked them up at the Grandpappy of all Bass Pro Shops in Springfield, Missouri. I don't know what you would even call that thing, but it's cool. It's got a place for a hook, and it's got a weird little tail, black and blue, so that would work perfect. I'm gonna tie this on just because I want to use it. But actually, no, let me tie a brush hog first so you can see how you can tuck it in. This is a sick color brush hog, by the way. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the tip of your hook and you're gonna go through the nose straight down the middle. Once you hit that spot right here where it curves back out, you're just gonna pop it out, and then you're gonna run this plastic through the eye of the hook. So you're gonna push that all the way up in there, like that. Once you have that set up, you see how that's nice and snug over here? You're gonna wanna line this up. You see where this meets, this end right here? And you're gonna wanna bend it and hook straight down the middle, because you wanna make sure that it doesn't look weird. See, so now that's nice and straight. Now you do see the hook kind of sticks out a little bit. What I meant by tucking the hook in is you can push that in a little bit, just like that, and you're weedless. So now we get the whole thing. And that is a weedless Texas rig, just like that. Now you could use it again with whatever plastic you want, but I wanted to show you on that brush hog just because it was you know, I wanted to make it weedless. On this thing, I don't know. This thing is cool. I don't know if it's weedless though. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so I figured it out. So look, see? That's what those flaps are for. Nice and down the center. Run that hook in. Nice and straight. Texas rig little mouse. So now we're gonna go back in that cove over there on the pond. Manny's gonna come with us, and we're gonna see if that mouse works or if that brush hog works, but we're gonna be using the Texas rig. So either way, you're still gonna get to see how effective it is and whether or not it's really grassless. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's 100% grassless, because even if it's weedless, you know, where you tuck the hook in, you're still gonna, if it's little thin grass, you're still gonna pull it up no matter what. So let's head over there. Okay, so now that we're at this cove, I'm gonna be casting where all that nice little structure of, you know, dead trees and brush and whatever shrubs are out there. Reason being is because this side of the pond is the only side that has this type of structure. The other side is grass, which the Texas rig works great there too, but I have a feeling that this type of setup might be holding a lot more fish. So we're gonna try to get the Texas rig in there and, you know, work it out of those branches or brushes that are in there and see if we can get a bite. So here goes. Now, once I get here in the back towards me in the middle of the water, I work it back fast because I want to consistently cast at that, you know, brush and dead trees over there. Don't do that because, you know, a lot of fish won't commit to it then and there, but they will follow it back. So, you know, make sure you always follow through on your cast. Okay, so we're on the other side of the pond again, and there's a lot more concentration of grass over here. So we're gonna try to cast in here, work the rig, and see if we can get some bites going. Oh my God! Got another one. Whoa! Man, they're fighting really hard today. That nice little dark green chunker, got him right on the lip. Cool thing about the Texas rig though is when you do catch a fish, your bait goes up away from the hook so you don't lose it. It doesn't happen every time, but happens enough to, you know, to be worth it. And you know, with the Texas rig, you can work it a lot of ways. You can jig it, you can crawl it on the bottom, you can, you know, if you have like a fluke on there, because you could tie flukes on there too, you could do, you know, some jerk bait action. And I mean, it works. It helps you catch those fish. So we're gonna be looking to get some more. Oh shit! So what the hell? Why did this feel a lot bigger than it is? It's heavy. Okay, so got this nice little healthy chunker here. You can see he's very dark in his top layer, so that means he's hiding out in the grass, which is what they should be doing. But so I was just pretty much working that Texas rig and kind of like jigging it, I guess. And in one of those, he picked it up, ran off with it, and set the hook.